What's going on, internet? It is your boy Eric BANDHOLZ back again with another awesome episode from Beardbrand, and today I'm talking about the top 7 things that are going to kill your beard. Alright, 5 years into Beardbrand, I've heard almost every single way some dude has lost his beard. And I wanted to give you guys the 7 most common ways that I've seen it come across our desk. And I want to go in order from least common to most common. And the least common way, coming in at number 7, is going to be smoking. Yeah, smoking kills not only your health, but it also can kill your beards. I've seen plenty of beards that actually have like smoking burns in them, or a mustache has caught on fire and like literally half the mustache was burned up and they had to trim it up or shave it up. So, I mean, not only for your health, you should stop smoking, but also maybe to protect your beard a little bit. Speaking of things that are bad for your health, booze is going to be the 6th most common reason that you're going to lose your beard. And not so much in the fact that you drink alcohol and your beard catches on fire or something like that, but more of that state of mind when you get drunk, your mind changes and then you're not seeing the world properly, and then you get these great ideas to mess around with your beard or trim your beard. And I've seen plenty of emails come across my desk that say, hey Eric, I was drinking a few too much last night, and then either I just made a mistake or yeah, clearly I made a mistake. The beard is no longer there. So the 7th and 6th most common activities kind of play in together with the 5th most common activity, which is depression. See, when you're not treating your body well, when you're not eating right, when you're not exercising, you can become depressed. When you're smoking, when you're drinking, all those things are going to harm your mental state. And once your mind starts getting into the gutter, then you start like doing all sorts of drastic things. You may have loved your beard in the past, but now that you've been drinking, smoking, you know, you got dumped, you're going through a divorce, you lost your job, whatever it is, that shaving of your beard is generally an outcome for a lot of depressed people or people going through depression. But it's funny, on the other end of the side, it can actually help a lot of guys decide to grow a beard. When they go through that divorce or they're in that new phase of their life, they use that as a way to break out of the depression to grow their beard. So it's kind of a win-loss thing in there, but it definitely has caused a few beards to end up in the drain. Now, the 4th most reason why beards are being lost is going to be from pressure from loved ones or from bosses. Yes, we all want to go out there and do as we want and just say, F you to the world, I'm my own man. But reality is reality. Sometimes that pressure from that boss to trim down your beard or to shave your beard is very real, and it means not putting food on the table, or it means not supporting your family. And as much as we all embrace growing your beard and keeping your beard, sometimes F you to the man just isn't worth it, and sometimes F you to your partner or your spouse or your loved one isn't worth it either. You love them more than you love your beard, and you're willing to make those sacrifices, and that's okay. But figure out, there are tips and there are ways to convince those other people that, hey, my beard's not so bad. Like, I groom it, I maintain it, I trim it, I use beard oil. All those things are going to help you convince other people to maybe come onto your side and help you keep your beard. Okay, the 3rd most common death to beards are going to be barbers. And unfortunately, not every barber is up to snuff on the beard trimming techniques. A lot of barbers and a lot of stylists, they can rock your head hair, but maybe they can't do so well on the beard. And maybe it's not the barber's fault, it's actually your own fault. And you're not very good at communicating what you want with them or your expectations from there. And then you leave the barbershop, you leave the salon, wishing that your beard hadn't been trimmed. And then once you get home, you end up just trimming it down yourself or taking it off yourself. I've seen that story. A lot of people have had really bad experiences with barbers out there, and it's unfortunate. But the good news is we're creating a lot of content out there, so other barbers, other stylists can learn how to properly trim a beard, how to shape it, how to keep it in line, and hopefully there's going to be less mistakes done at those barbershops and salons. Okay, the second most common reason, and probably the one we get emailed the most about, are going to be beard trimmers. Yeah, beard trimmers, while a mighty fine tool, and it allows you to get exactly the look and feel you're going for. Well, it seems like almost every day, every week, I'm getting someone saying, "Oh, I left the guard too short," or "I forgot to put the guard on," and you go down and all of a sudden you got a giant chunk out of your beard just completely gone, and they don't know what to do. So what they do next is they just shave it all the way off and then start afresh, start anew. So these little guys, be careful with them. Every time you grab these, the first thing I want you to do is check the guard and make sure that the guard is set to the length that you want it to be set to, and make sure it's attached properly, and make sure you're not like doing anything crazy with it, just going down lightly. And if you keep an eye on that, your beard will be safe. So use the tools properly, you got no issue, but be in a rush, be in a hurry, you're going to join the masses, and beards will continue to be lost due to these little things, no matter how many videos I make warning you about it. Now that brings me up to the number one reason why we are seeing guys shave off their beards, or we're seeing guys not have facial hair, and it's a silent killer of beards, and it's ignorance. And what I mean by that is a lot of guys will have expectations for how their beard's going to grow, and they're going to think in 2 days they're going to have a full, thick, luscious beard like mine, not realizing this took 5 months. And they're also going to freak out at the first sign of waves or curls in their beards, and they're going to freak out and they're going to shave it off. Or they're going to have like a really itchy beard, or a day that's super itchy, and not realize that only lasts a couple days. So their ignorance and their lack of education on how to grow a beard and how to maintain a beard and how to soften it and how to condition it, how to keep it healthy, how to keep it well trained, they just lose it, right? They're like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to invest in myself. I'm not going to educate myself. I'm just going to go back to what I'm comfortable with and what I feel safe with. And you don't hear about it. No one ever says, "Oh, I don't know how to take care of a beard, so I don't have one." You just hear signs of it, like, "Oh, I thought my beard was too wavy or too curly or too patchy," or whatever it may be, without knowing what is really necessary to growing a beard. So let me know in the comments if I missed one, or maybe what has killed your beard in the past and what has helped keep your beard. As always, thanks for the watch. Thanks for the comments. Cheers. Keep on growing. Now that you've made it to the end of the video, go ahead and treat yourself to some fine Beardbrand products over on our shop. If you're not already a subscriber, be sure to do that. And finally, keep on watching some more of our awesome videos.